Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Peter Moody. Thanks for having me up here this afternoon. We've got a great facility here, something you should be very proud of. Like us down at South Belgrade, we got ours a couple of years ago. We were in old wooden huts on the edge of the ground there, so terrific. We've got a nice facility. I've never been in here before, so good to get along and have a look around.
It's the people you run into when you come to a local game of footy. With me is Peter Moody. Welcome to GameFace, Peter.
Yeah, great to be here this afternoon. First time up here at Upwey. I've lived in the district for about 20 years, but first time at the Upwey Football Club.
You're known for being a horse trainer. I'm sure you're known amongst your family as a dad and maybe even a granddad now. I'm not sure, Peter, are you?
No, just a father now.
Just a father. Yeah. Of course, trainer of Black Caviar. Really, how's that changed your life?
Oh, listen, it's been phenomenal. You know, I pinch myself every day that I was involved with one of the best horses in the world. You know, it was a great thrill and something I'll dine out on for the rest of my life. I've had a lot of success over the years and still having success at the moment as an owner, not as a trainer these days, but enjoy racing a lot of horses, and I also breed a lot of horses, so looking to have success on that side of things as well.
Is it a lot easier doing what you're doing now? You don't feel as much pressure?
Oh, for sure. You know, might be silly to suggest, but I got more enjoyment watching Winks race.
Oh, really?
Than I did actually Black Caviar, because I was able to sit on the sidelines and enjoy what a great horse she was, where in the mix every day with Black Caviar, the pressure associated with that, you know, it was phenomenal, and I didn't realise it at the time until she actually retired. But to sit on the sidelines and watch a great horse like Winks, it was very enjoyable for me.
On reflection, were there one or two times, and you forget all the razzmatazz, because that's all it is, it's razzmatazz. Horse racing's a hard, tough, and training's a hard, tough business. I know, because I had a racehorse that didn't do any good, cost me a fortune. But those moments that you just savour, you know, say on a big race day, and on a Group 1 race, and you just sit back and just think, boy, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to be alive and to be experiencing this.
Yeah, well, I sort of was born and raised in the back blocks of Queensland, and so to climb to the heights that I did, and obviously be involved with the great Black Caviar, and I also trained 2 other Australian Horse of the Years in Typhoon, Tracy and Dissident. So, you know, I had a lot of great moments during my career. I've got to say my greatest moments have come post my career, and in the time that I've got to sort of reconnect with my family. You know, I think anyone that works hard and has success in business or sport or whatever, sometimes family gets left behind. But fortunate enough for me, through you know, things that I didn't totally have control of, I ended up having to stop as a racehorse trainer, and then I got a chance to reconnect with my family, and now to be involved with them. I've got 3 daughters in their early 20s, and the time that I've had to spend with them in the last 3 or 4 years since I haven't been a full-time racehorse trainer has given me more joy than any moment that I ever had on a racetrack.
Look, it's a while ago that happened. Obviously at the time it left a bitter taste in your mouth, but it's like everything you do, and people say, oh, you get over it, you don't want to think it that at the time, but I'm sure you have.
Well, you know, it's roosted a feather duster very quick in racing, and you know, unfortunately I was banned as a drug cheat, and I fought and defeated those charges 18 months later. But like everything in Australia, when you're sort of convicted before you're convicted, and you lead every news story, and then 18 months later when you're defeated, all the charges that are levelled against you, it doesn't get a paragraph on page 48. So
well, you've got a worldwide audience right now, so yeah, he was cleared, okay?
Exactly, but I was able to move on with life, and like you say, it left a very bitter taste in my mouth and hard on my family and friends, but you learn very quickly who your solid friends are, and I'm lucky I live up here in the hills. I've been based at South Belgrade for the last 20 years, and I've got a great community and a lot of loyal mates behind me, and you know, when times get tough, you know, the tough get up and about, don't they? And there's some good people up here, and through sporting communities that we're here with involved today, and different people that I've met the last couple of decades up in the hills. I've got a lot of good mates.
Just you touched on the fact that you live up here. I used to live up here. It's a beautiful part of the world. How about yourself as a footy player? Did you play yourself, or did you coach when you were younger, or anything like that?
Well, I was brought up on a rugby league background in Queensland, and I played country football sort of early part of my life, and I played a bit of park football in Sydney, which is probably similar to the EFL game that we're here this afternoon in rugby league. But obviously, living in Victoria for a couple of decades, it's hard not to develop a passion for AFL, and I'm very proud to say I've got two daughters that play in the women's AFLW.
Yes.
And
fantastic concept.
Yeah, no, it's been very well received. And Brianne, one of my twins, she played in the very first game of women's professional football for Carlton versus Collingwood the day they got 20,000 there at Icon Park. And I was an extremely proud dad that day. And we know the level of football needs to improve, and they have improved dramatically over a short space of time in 3 years, and will continue to get stronger. And Brianne's twin sister Celine now plays for the Bulldogs. The biggest thing that's happened in my lifetime is my involvement with my children, and I was proud that I had a good successful career. I was disappointed with the way it ended, but that to be able to, like I say, reconnect with the family and be a part of their lives, and with children and then maybe grandchildren down the track, I wouldn't swap anything for the world. They work very hard. They've worked hard to get a great facility here, and full credit to the club and committee and all the sponsors. It's terrific, and
we almost got a walk through. It was very close. Well done, ladies. Ladies didn't walk through.
No, it's terrific. The small communities get round the football and netball club, and then the cricket clubs in summer. It's it's great to see the community come together, and we need more sport out there. It's a great institution to see the young people here playing and enjoying sport, rather than probably getting up to more mischievous things that we see happen in our community every day.
Well, Peter, it's getting dark. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's getting dark, so it's about to pour down rain. I know you're the keynote speaker up there today, so go and enjoy yourself. One thing before we go, mate, got a tip?
Work hard and be good to your mother.
I knew he'd say that. Peter Moody, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Coach.
Get your game face on.